We're here at the beautiful Boca Raton, formerly the Boca Raton Resort and Club, formerly the Boca Raton Club, and originally Addison Meisner's Cloister Inn. And here we are in the main courtyard of that beautiful historic hotel. To our right is Mr. Meisner's Cloister Inn, and behind me and on the side here we have the Boca Raton Club, which is actually an addition to the hotel, which opened in 1930. The Cloister Inn dates to 1926. We're almost going to celebrate its 100th anniversary. Many of you who may have visited here before or are longtime residents recall that the Boca Raton has been pink for many, many years. So we think that this color reflects the original colors of the hotel with the decorative concrete features left unpainted, and they provide a very nice contrast for the architectural detail. The fountain you see behind me was actually part of the 1930 edition, so this would have been built in 29. The statue at the top of the fountain was actually designed by an artist named Ettore Pelagata, and he did work for Vizcaya in Miami, which is today a beautiful house museum. And the statue is actually Mrs. Pelagata. The historic portions of the Boca Raton today really comprise two sections. The 1926 Cloister Inn, designed by none other than famous Palm Beach architect Addison Meisner, and then the addition, which was designed by Schultz and Weaver, very famous hotel architects. They did the Breakers and Biltmores, the Waldorf Astoria in New York. And they did this for the second owner of the hotel, Mr. Clarence Geist. The plans were drafted in 28. The construction was 29. It opened officially the very beginning of January of 1930 as the Boca Raton Club. There's a section of the hotel, the northeast section of the historic portions of the hotel, where the Boca Raton Club and the Cloister Inn sort of meld together, and it's a lot of fun to try and track down what portion was from what era. There's a few ways you can tell the difference between the Meisner design and the Schultz and Weaver design. One in particular is the column capitals. There are a lot of columns in this building. Mr. Meisner's column capitals have very fanciful decorations on them. And if you look closely, you will see there are faces, there are birds, there are features that look like the part of a totem pole, very whimsical. Obviously, Mr. Meisner had a lot of fun when he was designing the Cloister Inn. This resort, both the Cloister Inn and the Boca Raton Club, were very private, very exclusive and luxurious destination resorts, particularly in the 20s and 30s. There was a beautiful beach, and it was only open a few months of the year, January, sometimes through March. Because there was no air conditioning, it got too hot. So it was definitely a seasonal social hotel back in those early years. We're standing in the lobby of the Boca Raton Club. It has served as the main lobby ever since January of 1930. And it really comprises three sections. There are two areas with beautiful lower coffered ceilings, and then a very tall ceiling area in the center with pecky cypress, many wonderful details like iron columns, a lot of classical, neoclassical design elements in the main lobby. Well, here we are in what's called the grand staircase of the Boca Raton Club. And you can see it is a magnificent room. The ceilings are amazing coffered ceilings, beautiful stairwell. And this is very much the heart of the old part of the hotel. The room we're standing in is known as a cathedral dining room, and you can see it has very much the look of a cathedral. That was the idea. It's part of the Boca Raton Club addition, and it is one of the least changed areas of the historic portions of the hotel. And you can see the wonderful coffered ceiling, and even these light fixtures are historic. They date back to 1929, 1930. This room, not surprisingly, in addition to being a dining room, has hosted many spectacular events over the years and continues to do so today. Well, we're standing on the location of the hotel's original pool. It was known as a garden pool, but today we have beautiful new pools here. This is a family pool in front of us. There's a beautiful lazy river. We have an adult pool to our left. There's a children's splash pad, slides, and more features to come. A wonderful deck, there's cabanas. I mean, it's just magnificent, particularly on a beautiful winter day in Boca Raton. We're here in the portion of the hotel actually called the cloister. So the cloister is what gives its name to the Cloister Inn. And I want to share with you an amusing legend about these column capitals. You can see they're kind of top heavy. And the legend holds that when they were installed upside down. But Mr. Meisner liked it so much, they just kept them upside down. Well, when you examine them closely, you realize this could not be true because each column capital is a little bit different. A lot of them are very floral, but quite a few have creatures in them. Some sort of scary looking lion type griffin creature with a tail and wings and so on. And were the column upside down, he would be standing on his head, which is obviously not true. Today, the Boca Raton continues the tradition of being part of America's first resort destination.